Well, it is now 6 days before the beginning of my 40-day water fast. I am still in a 10-day period of relatively clean eating and detox. What I'm doing is no meat. I don't eat a whole lot of meat anyway. I'd say 75, 80% of all of my meals are meatless anyway. I'm pretty much predominantly vegetarian, but I still eat meat. And I just stay away from what I would call um, biblically unclean meat. No pork, no shellfish, no catfish, but basically, and I try no fried meat. So I eat pretty pure anyway, but this is kind of a special period of where I'm number one. I take this every single day. Started with this is a 7 day version. They've got a 7 and a 14 day version of the cleaner by Heal Quick. So it's a 7 and a 14 day version. There's a male and a female version. So this is a 7 day men's formula. I'm doing this for 7 days. Start with a 4 capsules on the evening, which I use sundown basically as the evening. It's a biblical principle, and I'm on basically this is 6 days until the beginning of the fast. 3 days prior to the beginning are going to be apples only. So for 3 days, I'll eat nothing but apples, and that will have my system really clean for the beginning of this 40-day fast. So I'm actually getting geared to it. My mind, I've been directed to do this since October. I was actually in Dubai. And I'll tell you the story about that as the fast progresses. I was actually in Dubai when this came about. And since that time, I have not cut my hair, not trimmed my beard. It's been a preparatory period, but it's not just physical preparation. The big part about doing anything like this is actually here and here. It's mind and well, actually heart would be over this side. It's actually mind and spirit more than anything else because you've got to really be geared for this. And I'm going to talk about some of the mechanisms, the do's and don'ts as we get deeper into the fast. So by the time you follow me on this journey, you will be fairly well educated. And I don't expect anybody watching this to do a 40-day fast. But what you can do is a program called Do 42, do42.com. And you'll find the information at Do 42. This is actually the best program on the planet for cleaning your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's a three-pronged program. It's not easy. It has a diet portion, it has a spiritual portion, it has an exercise program. But do42.com you will not be the same. And this is something that the vast majority of people can do unless you have a particular condition. For example, diabetics, you cannot fast. I mean, that's just an absolute no. Diabetics, because of certain things that can happen, you don't need to be fasting. But do 42 is something that everybody can do. It's a 42-day program. So it's 2 days longer than a 40-day fast, but it's not a 40-day fast. It's doable. The 40-day fast is really not for the vast majority. And the way I'm going to do it, I don't recommend anybody do this, but this is the way that God has led me to do it. So that's different. If God tells me to do it, I don't care what happens to me. It's what I'm going to do. So I'll get into that as time goes on. So right now, just getting ready to take my 4 capsules of the cleaner. It's early in the morning. It's probably so it's actually about 5:45 in the morning. It's not just in the morning. This is Christmas morning. So it's 5:45 on Christmas morning. I'll take my cleaner, plenty of water to make sure you stay well hydrated during this process. Now I'll be at church at 8 o'clock this morning. So Christmas morning, 6 days countdown to the 40-day fast. This is Coach Bronner. Join me on the journey. Even if you can't walk the journey, you can follow the journey. And maybe instead of 40 days, you might be inspired to do 3 days because 3 days will really create quite a change in most of the people and you'll feel the difference, even one day. So 6 days to go, and we will get started. I'll see you tomorrow.